Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, thankfully, last night, the severe weather that was expected to roll through stayed just south of the North and South Dakota border, but we did have a couple of sprinkles overnight, but nothing right now. It is nice and quiet. You can see dawn just underway here as we look toward the northwest here in the capital city. And as you head out the door on this June 1st morning, 61 degrees. You can see those northeast winds are nice and light at 5. Dew point is starting to come down just a little bit, but it does feel a little sticky out there. Temperatures right now are a little bit warmer than they should be for this time of the year, by about 5 or 10 degrees. You can see 61 in the capital city. Good morning to Minot. You're at 63, as well as Rugby, Harvey, and in the Turtle Mountain area. Linton also checking in with a temperature of 63 degrees, but slightly cooler back across the west. You can see upper 50s for Dickinson Beach and the Bowman area. And there are those dew points. You can see upper 50s and still have a couple of lower 60s hanging around. But we do have a dry line that's back across the northwest. Much more comfortable conditions. Those will be heading our way. You'll see that here in just a second. Winds kind of light and variable all over the place. We're kind of in between a warm front that's sagged to the east and a cool front that's back across the west. So winds are kind of having a hard time figuring out which direction they want to go to this morning. You can see on the satellite radar picture, things are clear now. There's that system that just slid by in the overnight hours while many of you were asleep, but leaving everybody right now with clear skies. And that's expected to be the case throughout the day. Lots of sunshine as we go through your Monday and your Monday evening. Can't roll out. We're going to have a weak impulse slide by tonight, touching off the chance for a couple of stray sprinkles, maybe a rumble of thunder, especially across northeast or northwestern sections and northern sections of the state. This rain may extend down toward the Dickinson area, but I think Bismarck should stay dry, and I think Dickinson as well. But the Storm Prediction Center does have the southwestern chunk of North Dakota in a bit marginal chance for thunderstorms and severe weather, meaning an isolated thunderstorm or severe thunderstorm could pop up later today. You'll be able to see, as I put the dew point forecast into motion, that dry line marching across the state so that by 11 o'clock, most places, the air is getting much more comfortable outside, except for southwestern sections, but that will go through as we go through the day so that by the time you head home tonight, everybody should have much more comfortable conditions. But it will be warm today, 86 in the Bismarck area. As I said, it will be humid early and then drying out, but still gusty winds to around 20 miles an hour. About the same thing in the Magic City. You can see they're 83 degrees today, and as the humidity continues to drop up there as well as we go through the day. But again, still some gusty winds. Here's a look at highs today. They will be warm. You can see these are not typos down to the southwest. 90 degrees out there for many locations, but this should be the warmest day of the week before we cool down just a little bit. You can see that by Tuesday in Dickinson, 82, both Tuesday and Wednesday. Same thing in the Williston area. What a gorgeous sunrise out there. You can see 87 today and then lower 80s for tomorrow as well as midweek. Here's your extended forecast for the capital city. You can see there's just a slight chance for a shower late tonight and into tomorrow, and then sunshine for the next couple of days. This weekend, however, I think might actually be a washout, especially on Saturday with a system that's coming through. It doesn't look like it will be a big severe weather or thunderstorm day, guys, but a steady, heavy rain is possible statewide, it looks like right now, by the time we get to next weekend. But today is only Monday, a lot of time to iron out those details.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I know a lot of folks could use the rain, so I guess we'll see what happens.
That's right. Robert, are we sort of in a seasonal time? I mean, I know last week you were talking about how the temperatures were pretty much perfectly average for the climate.
We were expecting it to be a little bit warmer for the early part of the week, a big amplified ridge, but that has kind of flattened down, and it might be what we call a zonal flow. So that's why we're only going to have a really warm day today and then cooling off a little bit as we go through the rest of the week.
All right, thank you. Well, when we return on Good Day Dakota,